Welcome back to our psychology channel, where we explore the wisdom of ancient philosophies and discover how they can transform our modern lives. Today, we're diving deep into the realm of Stoicism, a philosophy that has been practiced for centuries and has much to offer us in our daily lives. We'll explore how we can apply Stoic principles to navigate the challenges and triumphs that come our way, and ultimately find greater peace and fulfillment. So, let's jump right in. Imagine you're standing in a crowded subway during rush hour. The train is running late, and the platform is swarming with frustrated commuters. You notice people around you, anxiously checking their watches and tapping their feet. But in the midst of this chaos, there's one person who stands out. They seem calm, composed, and almost serene. You can't help but wonder, what is their secret? Well, my friends, that person might just be practicing Stoic philosophy. Before we delve into the practical application of Stoicism in our daily lives, let's take a moment to understand the essence of this ancient philosophy. Stoicism was founded in ancient Greece by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE. It teaches us that happiness and tranquility are achieved by understanding what is within our control and what is not. The Stoics believed that we have the power to control our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, while external events are beyond our control. Research has shown that adopting Stoic principles can have a profound impact on our mental well-being. In a study published in the Journal of Cognitive Psychotherapy, participants who practiced Stoic techniques reported reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression. By focusing on what is under our control, we can free ourselves from unnecessary worry and find greater peace of mind. So, how can we apply Stoic philosophy in our daily lives? Let's explore 3 key practices that can help us cultivate a Stoic mindset. Point 1. Acceptance. The first practice is acceptance. The Stoics taught that we should accept the things we cannot change and focus on how we respond to them. Life is full of ups and downs, and we often face circumstances beyond our control. By embracing acceptance, we can shift our perspective and find inner resilience. As Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The Stoics believed that one of the keys to finding inner peace and resilience is accepting the things we cannot change and shifting our focus to how we respond to them. Life is filled with ups and downs, and we often encounter circumstances that are beyond our control. But by embracing acceptance, we can change our perspective and approach these challenges with a sense of calm and equanimity. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity or resignation. It's not about giving up or becoming indifferent to our circumstances. Instead, it's about acknowledging that there are certain aspects of life that we cannot alter and redirecting our energy towards the things we can control. It's about understanding that we have the power to choose our attitude and response in any given situation. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of acceptance. It reminds us that our true power lies not in changing external events, but in how we choose to interpret and navigate them. By embracing acceptance, we free ourselves from unnecessary struggle and resistance. We let go of the need to control every outcome and instead focus on the only thing we truly have control over: ourselves. This shift in perspective allows us to find peace amidst chaos and become more resilient in the face of adversity. Research in the field of positive psychology supports the benefits of acceptance in our daily lives. Studies have shown that practicing acceptance can lead to reduced levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. When we accept that some things are beyond our control, we release ourselves from the burden of constantly trying to change them. This, in turn, allows us to redirect our energy towards more constructive endeavors and nurture a healthier mindset. Acceptance also fosters greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. When we acknowledge and accept our emotions without judgment, we can better understand ourselves and others. We become more attuned to our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to respond with clarity and compassion. So, how can we practice acceptance in our daily lives? It starts with cultivating mindfulness and being present in the moment. By bringing our attention to the present, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without getting carried away by them. This allows us to respond consciously instead of reacting impulsively. We can also remind ourselves of the serenity prayer, which goes, "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." This prayer encapsulates the Stoic principle of acceptance beautifully, emphasizing the importance of discerning between what is within our control and what is not. Acceptance is a powerful practice that enables us to find inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. By accepting the things we cannot change and shifting our focus to how we respond, we reclaim our power and find greater tranquility. So, let us embrace acceptance as a guiding principle in our daily lives, and remember that it's not what happens to us but how we react to it that truly matters. Research. Recent studies in positive psychology have shown that practicing acceptance can lead to greater psychological well-being and lower levels of stress. By acknowledging that some things are beyond our control, we can redirect our energy towards the things that truly matter. Point 2. Gratitude. The second practice is gratitude. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we have, rather than constantly yearning for more. When we appreciate the present moment and express gratitude for the simple joys in life, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. Moving on to the second practice, we have gratitude, a core principle that Stoicism teaches us to embrace. In our fast-paced and consumer-driven society, it's easy to get caught up in a cycle of always wanting more. We often find ourselves chasing after material possessions, achievements, and external validation, believing that these things will bring us lasting happiness. However, Stoicism reminds us that true contentment and fulfillment come from cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we already have. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the abundance in our lives, whether it be the love and support of family and friends, the beauty of nature, or the simple pleasures that we often take for granted. It involves shifting our perspective from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, acknowledging the blessings that surround us each day. Stoic philosophy encourages us to focus on the present moment and find gratitude in the here and now. By appreciating the simple joys and small victories, we can develop a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment. Instead of constantly yearning for more, we learn to savor what we already have. Research conducted by Dr. Robert Emmons, a leading expert in gratitude, has revealed the numerous benefits of practicing gratitude in our daily lives. Studies have shown that gratitude can improve our physical and mental health, enhance our relationships, and increase our overall life satisfaction. By consciously cultivating gratitude, we can experience greater levels of happiness and well-being. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. We become aware of the positive aspects and the countless blessings that often go unnoticed. This shift in perspective not only helps us appreciate the present moment but also strengthens our resilience when facing challenges. Cultivating gratitude doesn't mean denying or ignoring the difficulties in our lives. It's about finding silver linings even in the midst of adversity. It's about recognizing the lessons we learn from difficult experiences and appreciating the opportunities for growth and self-improvement they provide. So, how can we practice gratitude on a daily basis? It begins with developing a gratitude mindset and making it a habit to express gratitude regularly. We can start by keeping a gratitude journal, where we write down 3 things we are grateful for each day. This simple practice helps shift our focus towards the positive aspects of our lives and fosters a greater sense of appreciation. We can also express gratitude to others. Taking the time to thank those who have made a positive impact in our lives not only strengthens our relationships but also deepens our own sense of gratitude. By acknowledging the kindness and support we receive, we reinforce a sense of interconnectedness and foster a culture of gratitude. Incorporating gratitude into our daily routines can be as simple as pausing to appreciate a beautiful sunset, expressing gratitude before meals, or reflecting on the things we are thankful for before going to bed. The key is to be intentional and genuine in our expressions of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform our outlook on life. By cultivating gratitude, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, finding contentment and fulfillment in what we already have. As Stoic philosophy teaches us, true happiness lies not in accumulating more possessions or achievements, but in appreciating and being grateful for the blessings that surround us each day. Research conducted by Dr. Robert Emmons, a leading expert in gratitude, has shown that practicing gratitude can improve our physical and mental health, enhance empathy, and increase overall life satisfaction. By incorporating gratitude into our daily routines, we can foster a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment. Point 3. The dichotomy of control. The third practice is the dichotomy of control. The Stoics believed that we should focus our attention and efforts on what we can control, rather than obsessing over external circumstances. By recognizing the distinction between what is within our power and what is not, we regain a sense of agency and reduce our reliance on external validation. Research. Point 4. Host. A study conducted at the University of Birmingham found that individuals who embraced the dichotomy of control experienced lower levels of stress and higher levels of life satisfaction. By directing our energy towards our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can create a more fulfilling and purposeful life. A study conducted at the University of Birmingham sheds light on how this principle can positively impact our lives. The study involved participants who were introduced to the concept of the dichotomy of control and taught to focus their energy on what they can control, such as their thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than on external circumstances beyond their control. The researchers measured the participants' levels of stress and life satisfaction before and after the intervention. The results were remarkable. Participants who embraced the dichotomy of control experienced significant reductions in their stress levels. By redirecting their energy towards what they could control, they were able to release the burden of trying to influence or change circumstances that were outside of their sphere of control. This shift in focus allowed them to experience a greater sense of inner calm and resilience. Additionally, the participants who embraced the dichotomy of control reported higher levels of life satisfaction. By recognizing and accepting the limitations of their control over external events, they were able to find greater contentment and fulfillment in their lives. They understood that their happiness and well-being were not solely dependent on external circumstances but on their own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. This study provides empirical evidence of the transformative power of embracing the dichotomy of control. It highlights how directing our energy towards what we can control can lead to lower levels of stress and greater life satisfaction. The implications of this research extend beyond the academic realm. By adopting the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control in our daily lives, we can create a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. Instead of being consumed by worry and frustration over things beyond our control, we can channel our energy towards the aspects of life where we have agency and influence. The dichotomy of control reminds us that our thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within our control, regardless of the external circumstances we may face. It empowers us to take responsibility for our own well-being and happiness, regardless of what life throws our way. By focusing on what we can control, we become proactive agents in shaping our lives. We can choose to cultivate positive thoughts, engage in actions aligned with our values, and adopt attitudes that promote growth and resilience. This intentional approach allows us to navigate challenges with greater clarity and purpose. The research conducted at the University of Birmingham provides evidence of the positive impact of embracing the dichotomy of control. By directing our energy towards our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can experience lower levels of stress and higher levels of life satisfaction. The Stoic philosophy reminds us that our true power lies in how we respond to the circumstances of life, and by embracing this principle, we can create a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. Conclusion. As we wrap up today's discussion on applying Stoic philosophy in our daily lives, let's reflect on the power of these ancient teachings. Stoicism offers us a practical roadmap for navigating the challenges and uncertainties of life. By embracing acceptance, cultivating gratitude, and focusing on what is within our control, we can find greater peace, resilience, and fulfillment. Remember, my friends, Stoicism is not about suppressing our emotions or avoiding life's difficulties. It's about developing a mindset that allows us to respond to adversity with wisdom and grace. So, let's channel our inner Stoic and embrace the power of this timeless philosophy in our journey towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from the wisdom of Stoicism. As always, remember to stay curious and keep seeking knowledge. Until next time, take care, and be stoic.